So here are the main elements of 3D printers on my table. I'm going to explain one by one. These are the best equipment you use for 3D printing. So at first, this is a filament. It is made of corn, so which is biodegradable. It can degrade within 6 months if it's under the soil. So it's silk PLA. Rainbow, that means it changes color but it changes layer. 1.75 millimeter is the thickness of the filament, and printing temperature is 200 to 230 degrees centigrade. So mostly 1.75 millimeter you use for basic 3D printing. This is the material extruder. It has two gears. These gears pushes the material for 3D printing. This is a tube, PTFE tube, you can say, and this material then comes through this tube and comes at the hot end. You see the cooling fan to cool the hot end, and it comes to the nozzle. The nozzle temperature is 200 to 230 degrees centigrade. It melts the material and makes the object you want to make. Basically, the 3D coordinate system what works here. So you heat the bed in 60 or within 60 to 70 degree centigrade temperature. The XYZ coordinates change. According to that, you can make the objects. You see the motors, 4 motors to make the movement for XYZ. This is the extruder motor. You can see in the display XYZ coordinates, 60 degree Celsius bed temperature, the nozzle at 200 degrees centigrade. The feed rate is 100%, that means the speed of printing. And here another fan you can see at the right side here, that cools the object after whatever layer it is printing. It cools down that layer. So that's how you get the object. So these are some optional things I printed. You don't see them normally. It doesn't come from a stock. So this is the cutter and the peeler, and this is the nozzle. I have different kinds of nozzle. You can change the nozzles based on your requirement. Sometimes I use 0.8 millimeter. Mostly you use 0.4 millimeter. SD card. That's the power supplier for the printer, power supplier fan. You hit the switch for on and off. That's the brain, or you can say motherboard. You give all the comments from the display, and the SD card, that's the SD card reader. So I put the SD card and put all my drawings in the SD card, and that's how I give the command to the 3D printer. Here is the hot end, the nozzle. There's just a spare. These are the filaments, PLA filaments. You can get them in different colors, and these are, the white one is PETG or PETG, and the black one is TPU. These are hygroscopic, so it can grab the moisture from air and can degrade very quick. So you have to put them carefully inside the packet most of the time if you are not using them. Mostly PLA, they are very good by the time. So these are some cheap hair spray and a glue. So I use them sometime the hairspray, sometimes the glue for better adhesion to the bed. You don't have to use the glue and the hairspray all the time. Normally PLA, they can stick to the bed very nicely. So that's all from me for 3D printing basics. Thank you.